Hello everybody, and welcome back for more Silent Hill F. I am back to try to beat this playthrough, to at least beat this run. Trying to, get everything done. But, yeah. Just gonna head straight into it, show off whatever I can. And what's new and what's not. Any secret areas, the photos. Like, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there, so... Gotta make sure everything is good and ready and settled. But yeah, we're just gonna continue off of here. Alright. Not too bad. I don't remember this actually being open. Maybe. Maybe it was open. I can't remember. Jesus fuck, that actually scared me. Oh, it was dead. What the hell? Oh, that's actually really nice. That's actually really good. My sectioning is still incomplete. I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women, more. But even when I do, they all go away. I keep collecting more and more, but they all die. Mommy, why did you leave me all alone? I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women, more. But even when I do, they all go away. Somebody has some issues. That's not cool. The game knew I was gonna jump out. Okay, this is a bad ambush. Okay. This is a very bad ambush. Yes, it happens this way too. Thankfully, I had the stamina to run this. That was a clutch dodge, holy fuck. I don't know if that can actually crush you. There we go. We made it. Thank God. We took a beating getting up here, but we made it. Oh, there it is. Yep, research journal 4. Protest students clue together. Regarding the legend of the Sacred Sword, the defeated soldiers needed a place they could hide to escape persecution from the enemy army. They were unable to engage with anyone from surrounding settlements, so there was no way for them to purchase new goods. This forced them to make do with what they already had and led to a culture where tools were used for as long as possible. The act of treating old tools with respect and reusing broken or unwanted ones was seen as a virtue called kishu. It was thought that when a tool reached the end of its lifespan and was laid to rest, then both the tool and the god to whom it was offered would be pleased. Clearly a tradition born of necessity in the hidden village of defeated soldiers. Do not know where that is, personally. And yeah, this is where the sword is. This is the divine tree where the sword is. Yep. When we return, the sword will be here. When we get all of the Jeezy statues finished. Yep, here it is. Yep, the character for he, fire, can be faintly seen etched into the stone face. That's Shu's house. Yep. It's right there. Cool. Okay, the brazier is around here, I believe. We just gotta look around. Ah, yes, it's over here. Maybe it's in the actual shed? Oh yeah, we get this scene. This might be different too. Oh, this is... I don't remember this. I'll do this without you. She put away the pills. Yeah. Interesting. This is new, yeah. Letter to my partner. Hey there, partner. We've made out some pretty vicious battles together, huh? Even had to part ways with our fair share of comrades on the battlefield. I just never thought we'd have to part ways too. But at least ours won't be a goodbye through death on the battlefield. From now on, you can't ask anything from me, okay? Because it's not like I can expect your help anymore. From now on, you can't ask for anything from me, okay? Because it's not like I can expect your help anymore. You have to look after yourself now. I won't be there to drag you to safety when you fall. But whenever we go and no matter what we do, we'll always be part of the space and we'll always be partners. Got it? Thanks for everything, Hinako Shu. That's different, yeah.
とりあえず家の中で2人を待つか。
Here's the brazier. Yeah. I need to reread that. There's a lot. There's a lot that is oh. So we won't say goodbye on the death of the battlefield. So was he going to college or something? Or was he moving? Or was this part of her leaving? And so he had a letter made for her in that instance to say goodbye. And that's why she started crying, because he's like, I can't help you anymore. You have to look after yourself. I'll have to reread it and actually think about what it says and what it implies. Yep, there we go. Can be seen in space. Mm-hmm. I wonder what happened if I something relates to that character. I think there was something in the secret hideout Shu and I used. My ears were met with a soothing chime. Yep. Oh, this is new. The believers would the believers' world and the God's realm are not impervious to change, no matter how revered a god may be. The believers can choose to worship another god, or the religion could prove impossible to preserve in its original form. The Tsukumogami faith, where one would worship old things, shifted over to Inari faith once the object of worship changed to the moss-covered Inari statues. I'm sure that a mix of the Inari faith and Tsukumogami faith is only one of many cases, and once 100 years pass, who knows? The Tanuki statues of Shigaraki could be the next object of worship. Oh shit, there's more for Shu. Shu's knowledge of medicine rivals that of a veteran pharmacist, from ingredients efficacy and to the medicine that best matches your body. You name it, and he'll be able to tell you. You can consult him with all those pains that come with growing up, like headaches to acne, and just like that, he'd recommend you medicine and would also give you advice on daily lifestyle choices. Rumor got around that listening to Shu's advice really does make acne go away, and now he's really popular with the girls. I suffer from frequent headaches, so Shu gives me medicine based on my symptoms. It really helps me out. Mmm. I forgot how brutal Rinko's is for being burned. Yeah, that's puzzles. A letter to me. The envelope has a stamp on it. I guess he was going to send this. From now on, you can't ask for anything from me, okay? Because it's not like I can expect your help anymore. That's because she's being sold off. That's why he did this. You have to look after yourself, and I won't be there to drag you to safety when you fall. But wherever we go, and no matter what we do, we'll always be part of the Space Army, and we'll always be partners. Got it? Thanks for everything, Hinako. Shoo. That shit hit me hard. Yes, it now makes more sense why he did that. It's because she's leaving. Because she's getting sold off. And that's why he said, I'll support you no matter what you do. But he had that letter prepared because he knew deep down there is nothing that can be done. Damn. I wonder if anything is different here. Because Junko shows up here. And that's why she left the pills, too. And the more I think about it, yeah. Very amazing storytelling, dude. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How is this gonna be different? Do we just technically skip? Because we have the arm already. We have done everything already. Yeah.
いいえ、私は恐れません。
Run, hurry, there's no going back. Yep.
姿が見えなくとも一緒にいるのを感じます。
See, I wonder how this segment's gonna play out, because this is where you get the arm and shit. Can we just...
私頑張ります。
Yeah. Lots and lots of questions I have.
「あなたにふさわしくなるように」 私はずっと迷っていたんだ。
Was lost for the longest time, but I'm more certain of my path.
道に迷いはない。
We also have the brooch, so we can technically access areas early. Also, this is dark as hell. So we can access certain areas too. Oh shit. Okay, so she does comment on these places where she goes through the rituals, but she's already gone through the rituals, that's the thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. We do have a brooch for this. This is different. I don't think we've been here before. What is this place? We've never been here before. Because we have the brooch now, that's why. I don't remember this place. Is this a puzzle? This might be a puzzle. Upon the rock, our ancestors built a shrine, naming it Heaven's Benediction, so it could serve as a sanctuary for our clan. When Heaven's benediction falls, the wrath of the depths shall rage against the heavens themselves, and both man and land shall face calamity. When the time comes, the glory of Higa's gods shall wane, heralding to the end of our clan. It is the duty of our family's head to ensure that Heaven's benediction will prosper for generations to come. It is the fate of our family's head that she shall prevent calamity from arising. Yeah, this is a freaking puzzle. He who seeks the crimson water which banishes evil. When the Shishi Odoshi strikes once, let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bells ring to speak the legends of this land. Trapped under a great stone in the lake's abyss lies a slumbering water dragon born during the age of gods and sealed away by our ancestors. Deprived of the water's god spirit, the once lush great tree has met a withering end. Crimson water. These have symbols on it, so yeah. I'm gonna figure this out. Fire. I just wanted to explore real quick and see what we could grab real quick. Oh, this thing. Yep. We need to do this puzzle to purify the water so we can actually purify the sword. Medicine bottle with hotel and the monk raven contains red liquid. And we need this too. We needed this too. This is what we need for the ending too, if I remember correctly. We needed the Ogura no Hotae Sama, so we needed to come here for this. A clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known as Ebisu's as Ogura no Hotae Sama or Hotae Sama's cure, and is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has a distaste for modern medicine. In ancient times, when people believed fevers were the result of demonic possession, this infusion was considered a miracle cure that was able to dispel. Oh, this is what we need. Though the original formula has been lost to time, historical documents indicate that it took an extraordinary amount of time and effort to prepare. Yeah. Note of caution. Ogura no Hotae Sama bestows upon us the blessing Crimson Water. This blessing can be found deep beneath the sacred mountain, where spring water pools to infuse with benison herbs. Its medicinal properties, unlike any other, are the bounty of many moons of steeping. The power imbued to the crimson water shall eradicate even the most wicked evil. But beware, for its frightful potency makes it unsuitable for the purification of mortals. Only for the excursion of ancient evil that should be used. This is for the sword. We need to use this for the sword. According to the writings of the Awai family, whose members have served the people of Ebisu as physicians for generations, only infusions prepared using the traditional method can truly be called Ogura no Hotae Sama. Anything bearing the name in the modern day is merely snake oil. True infusions are said to be a double-edged sword, both a miraculous elixir and dangerous poison. That is, if one harbors any guilt inside their hearts, then not only shall the infusion cleanse you of any spirits, but it will also destroy your very self from the inside out. Yes. It's starting to make a lot more sense now. I just need to figure out this puzzle, which I think I just need to ring the bells in a certain way in a certain amount of times, and I think we get it. Mandate of the clan. And yet our immortal world is ever changing. The age of gods is past, and the powers of heaven have withered. With such a living sacrifice may no longer suffice to quell the wrath of the deep, so our ancestors saw it fit to place a seal of immense power upon the being below. Upon the water they set a great stone. Now the being remains sealed away, unable to break free of its prison. However, earth cannot endure forever against the might of water. And as its as its power wanes, the seal shall break. When the wrath rises once more, we shall be powerless to stop it. Okay. Well, I'll be doing this puzzle. If I figure it out, you'll see what happens then. Okay, I'm an idiot. I rang them in the wrong order. Okay. I just realized I rang wood first, so it goes stone. Water wood. I mixed the two up. That's my bad. Should be stone. Water. I saw something there. And wood. Yeah. The last record of a true Agro no Hote Sama being administered in Ebisu was around the time that the Senentsugi Shrine's divine tree fell in the lightning strike. According to historical records, it was decided that in order to protect against such misfortune from befalling the shrine again, an Inari statue would be enshrined as a divine object. The Iwai family sprinkled the statue with revered medicines to cleanse it of any impurities. It is said that the Inari statue's bowl were actually filled with a red liquid resembling Agro no Hote Sama. And ever since, any villagers who drank it were cured of their illnesses. There we go. My bad. I spent an extra like 5 or so minutes just like, why is it not working? Oh, because I rang it in the wrong goddamn order. So yep, this is now red. Alright, and that's the same place that it was in the real world. It's the same, you know, little bath thing, the little tub thing, so that's what I think what we need to do to get the second, the best ending so far. So let's go on and continue what we're doing. Make sure we grab the bandage. Now we can finish the game. Now we can finish the game. Yep, and so we get led back to here. And we have this boss fight, which is actually a really fun boss fight. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a pretty fun one. Just keep these save slots a little bit spread out so we have options. This is pretty standard. I wonder if it'll change though. Maybe not, but we'll see. Boss fight time again.
今日すごく幸せな気分なの。すごく幸せ。
リンコ？
私たちの世界からひな子が死んでいなくなるんだから。
リンコ、私はあんたの願い通り死んでいなくなるから。だから私のことなんか忘れて幸せに生きなよ。
ああ、忘れてやる。手伝ってやる。私の記憶から世界からお前の名前なんて全部消えたんです。
Hmm.
されない。私の名前は清水ひな子。
Alright, we immediately start. Let's go.
私の気持ちを知ってたくせに欺いてる。行く。お前ら行く。
見たくなかった。こんなリンコ見たくなかった。
That did a lot.
お前が憎い。ひなこ。
Dude, I got a new Onomori that really gives me a lot of fucking stamina back. Very quickly, too. So yeah, this is actually a good combo.
ひなこのくせに。
And then it acts as an actual counter. So it does good damage. Okay, that was stupid. I didn't... That was a little dumb. I got stuck on the other guy. And then I got stun locked. Great. Oh, there we go. Holy fuck. I had to do some really crazy dodges to fight this bitch. Woo. God damn.
今は嬉しい。お別れに際して私たちはようやく本音を語り合えたね。
Now this is where it could get very different.
リンコの世界から清水ひな子は消えたね。お幸せに、リンコ。私はじゃない。
どうしたひなこ。
私は
君はひなこじゃないか。
私は
君はひなこだ。
はい。 私は清水ひな子じゃない。私はひな子。
そうだよ。君は私のひな子だ。
Hmm. Okay. Okay, okay. I think after this, though, we can actually finish this sword puzzle and then purify it immediately afterwards. And then we'll be on track for the good ending. Which I'm excited to see. I have not seen any of the other endings, so it is going to be a treat for me and a treat for you guys watching it for the first time. Yeah, that scream is a lot. Will we be killed?
姉ちゃん。殺されなさい、ひな子。どうしてみんなそうなの？みんな殺して
Is
るの？
everyone a killer?
姉ちゃんも殺したの？
Did you kill too? Of course, I killed everyone. Even you, my precious little sister.
友達もみんな殺したわ。私は殺されたくない。今日それを口にすることがどれだけ恐ろしいか。
Don't you? This is different, yeah.
もちろん。今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれど、もう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。だけど今日、その選択には特別な代償が伴う。
Oh shit.
あなたが生き延びた時にだけ、あなたがおとなしく殺されるなら、何の代償もない。お姉ちゃんは、ひな子に幸せになってほしいよ。お姉ちゃん。
Yeah, this was a way different conversation. It's all the Junko scenes, too. All the Junko scenes have been vastly different. Okay, oh boy.
時間がない。二人とも待ってて。すぐ行く。
Is she okay with this partner? You're clearly not thinking straight right now. I think this is mentioning the pills. I think so. I think all of this leads to those pills that she takes all the time, which drives her insane. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, there it is. There it is. A journal. Photo attached to a research journal appears to be a clue clicked by the researcher. Regarding the legend of the sacred sword. In the Edo period, lightning struck the divine tree, leading people to believe that its spiritual power was lost. They then turned to worship the next oldest object, the Inari statues. Thus, the people of Ebisu began worshipping Inari-sama. However, the sacred sword predates even the Inari faith. If the oldest object was to become the next object of worship, then it should have been the sacred sword. In other words, if the sacred sword is discovered, it will without a doubt undermine the very foundation of local beliefs. It's the last one we need. Is that back in town? I can't tell. I think it might be around this area. We'll have to check around. Is it here? This looks familiar. Letter to Kumiko. He's really done it this time. That husband of mine is always quick to brandish the knife around when he loses his temper, but this time he went too far. He threw it at Hinako. Did he even stop for a second to think that what might happen if he mailed her face before she got married? I just don't know what's going through his head sometimes. Sorry, Kumiko. I know I'm always complaining to you. This is a letter from, a letter to Kimiko. This is from Hinako's mother. Interesting. Is this where the last shrine is? I don't know. Could be. Could be mistaken, though. There's a street light, so this is not it. But that's a very interesting letter. But it also shows how messed up the mom is still. That allows her daughter to be suffering like this. Here it is. Oh, we have a letter here. Clinical trial. It has been 2 weeks since I began taking Kokura Makakura. I've observed no significant physical changes. If anything, I've been falling asleep and waking with ease. I have lucid dreams on average of once every 2 days. Once I do, I feel neither the passage of time nor exhaustion, which allows me to become lost in thought. However, today I was met with startling results. In my dream, there was another version of myself who spoke to me. That's the pills we're taking. The character etched at the stone base is indescribable. Okay. Found the damage. The character etched in the stone is buried. It seems the residents of the town offer their old kitchen knives and the other tools that you see in sand be laid to put to rest. I think it's right there then, yeah, by where the water is. Oh, you douchebag. Douchebag! There it is. Okay. Dad's old kitchen knife. Father's old tuna filleting knife. It's not completely rusty. Yep, that's the last piece. Alright, we have it. We can actually get the sword. So let's do that. Last one. Yep.
来たれ我らのもとへ
Come to us, come to the divine tree.
沈黙のもとへ
Why did I say come to the divine tree again? Weird.
何をご神木
Slightly possessed.
どういうこと
So we have to go all the way back. So, oh boy. It's gonna be a trick and a half. Alright, we made ourselves aware of what's happening. The game doesn't want us to get this sword. So I had to deal with a lot of stuff just to get here. So let's make sure we make a proper save. And let's grab this sword. I don't know if this is an actual weapon or this is just a key item. I don't know. But it should be revealed to us right now. Yep. Oh boy. The sword, it's a katana. It's literally the katana, which is like the best weapon in the game. It's evil though. Ugh. We have to cleanse it. Sacred sword, an ancient sword that harbors a malevolent energy deep within its steel. Even if the blade chips, the mysterious power that resides in it will restore the weapon to its whole and unblemished state. Sacred sword, while it is sheathed, the sacred sword will recover durability when you attack enemies using other weapons. Oh! While you cannot use the sacred sword to focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. Your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. However, if you are attacked while in the state, you automatically block the attack and be forced out of focus. You can perform a counter while wielding the sacred sword using RT so as long as the counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. Oh! That's really cool. Holy shit. It is a fourth weapon. Holy shit. Oh, this is really fucking cool, dude. Dude, this is the sickest shit in the world right now. So you can block with it, which is really cool. Alright, we have the sacred sword. We are going to make a separate save. We're going to, like, find a save that's kind of off the beaten path there. There we go. So we'll use that as a reference. But we have the sacred sword. I should probably clear my mind. Let's give this thing a test, huh? Shall we? Do I have enough? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, we have the sacred sword. It is not cleansed yet, but this is really cool. I wonder if this can kill. That is a good question. I wonder if this can actually kill enemies. Oh, the big dude's not here. Huh. Alright, we'll just leave a save here then. I want to really test this out. This is actually a very cool weapon so far. You're my first target. Oh, yeah. With my durability charm, this is the best weapon in the game. It just destroys. Absolutely. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Alright, we're here to cleanse it. There it is.
町で一番古いお稲荷様だ。
Ah, shit. Oh, it's literally a decision. It's literally a decision. Be free of your hatred.
力を貸してくれて本当にありがとう。でももう平気。今の私なら自分の力で意志を示せるから。
I think it loses its abilities. Once the square has been purified, it will no longer provide you with any protection. Likewise, it will no longer repair itself when sheathed. Instead, you will need to rely on toolkits to restore its durability. Yep. So yeah, when you're focusing, you block. You block and it takes you out of focus, but you can literally have a block move. So when it is cursed, it is its strongest. It repairs itself, blah, blah, blah. However, instead you would need to rely on toolkits to restore, but that's fine because it's still a very good weapon. Oh, but I can't. It's a different weapon now. So I can't hold on to focus. Never mind. I thought I was like, as long as I can keep holding focus and attack, no. They won't protect you. It's still a fourth weapon, which is very good. And it's cool. It's literally on her side when you have it equipped. Okay. I understand now. Yeah, it's cheating mode when it's cursed, but that's how you get the bad ending. I understand now. Oh yeah. I wonder if this is any different. Oh.
落ち着いて。怖がってるだけだから。怖くない。怖くないよ。大丈夫？すごい血。早く手当てしないと。
ありがとう。
大丈夫か？子供を噛むなんて許せねえ。ただ殺してやる。
僕は固定機って言います。君は？
私はひなこ。清水ひなこ。
私は覚えてさえいなかったのにな。
So I don't think that was any different. Oh, but we have a thing here. Old medical record notes. While the request for emergency transfer was being made, I was left alone in the examination room with the patient. During this time, he briefly regained consciousness. When I rushed over and began calling his name, he responded, Kotoyuki. So that is my name. It is uncommon for patients with high fevers to experience disorientation. However, this young boy did not show any signs of distress. He remained expressionless, his face like an unmoving mask. His eyes were blank and glassy, not unlike those of a doll. At the very least, I did not note any of the usual symptoms of fever-induced disorientation. Immediately after, he again lost consciousness, as I did not accompany him. I do not know the details of what happened at the prefectural hospital, although such an episode can likely be attributed to a temporary disturbance in the patient's memory. As a practicing physician of Ebisu, I cannot help but be reminded of the local phenomenon, the fox possession. Yep. So he got possessed. The kid. And that's Fox Mask is Kotoyuki, who technically has royal blood. Oh yeah, I forgot about. There's another box here. Nice. Diary of Revenge. On the 21st, 13 FEC residents were brutally killed in broad daylight. The police department has yet to find the killer. Kidzu Paper Morning Edition, May 22nd, Meiji 13, 1880. This was a truly horrible incident. Police investigations pulled up nothing, and construction on large-scale dam began soon after, drawing a whole new workforce to Ebisu that rapidly developed the town. Before long, everybody had forgotten about the mass murder. I, however, have not forgotten. There is something very peculiar about this incident. According to multiple eyewitnesses' reports, the killer was a giant of a man, over 2 meters tall, who had covered himself head to toe in tree bark and roots fashioned into a kind of armor. On top of that, he wore a gnome mask. He marched around the town preaching the following: "You worship false idols, the foxes lead you astray. Destroy their false statues if reverence is not given to the divine tree. Then that water dragon shall arise once more to bring calamity upon this land." The man then proceeded to butcher everyone in his path with a katana. I wagered that the perpetrator was some kind of divine tree faith fanatic, and he had the sacred sword. To the followers of the old practices, the transition of faith from the divine tree to the Inari statue is surely seen as an unforgivable act of blasphemy. It's entirely possible that the strange guise he wore was to replicate the giant monk who founded the religion in the Kamakura period. According to another eyewitness report, we also know what happened to the man in his final moments. This, too, unsurprisingly, has been made out into some kind of divine happening. A thick fog swept in, and from it appeared a pack of eerily growling foxes. They circled around the man, surrounding him, and then everything was swallowed by the fog, leaving nothing behind. What juvenile drivel. Interesting. We're back here again. I do not know if this is different. I'm assuming this is different. This was Kotoyuki's house. The kid who was possessed by the fox. This is still locked, huh? Okay, there's nothing new here, but I feel like there might be something in a different ending or something that relates to this, because why is this here? Makes no sense. Okay, we're here. Yep, and sure did. Take a quick gander. Then we're gonna head inside. Wonder if anything's gonna be different or if it's gonna be roughly the same. So, I found out that the sword isn't nearly as good if it's cursed. If it's not cursed. If it's purified, the sword is only okay. It swings a little too slow. It doesn't do that much damage, and yeah. Not having the focus, like constant focus attacks, makes it not great. It's still very fun and it has decent durability. It's just Yeah. The sacred sword that's been purified of its malevolent energy. Though the powers is what it once held is long gone, the blade itself has not dulled. It says that, but it's not that powerful. The kitchen knife is still the more damaging weapon. But it's nice to have it.
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
もしもし。
And we are back here yet again. Crush note, apologize. If you don't, I will never ever forgive you. Huh. Well, okay. That's gonna be it for this episode. I know I said I was gonna try to beat this today. It took me a little bit longer than usual to get here. I'm getting a little tired, I'm a little hungry. However, I will finish this tonight. I do want to eat something and do some other stuff before then. And then, yeah, I don't know if I have any plans going on tonight, so it should be just fine. And I'll spend the next 2 or 3 hours just trying to beat this game. But, yeah, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the channel. I hope you guys do so, and I appreciate it every time you do. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.